Cade, what do you think about
Traffic making its way across the Bay Bridge between San Francisco and Oakland, California. Welcome, Sport. GA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thank you. Well, one thing is certain. Anyone who looks at Draymond Green's scoring is missing his impact. Last season, Green had the most.
What a unique player. And defense is his calling card for sure. David, thank you. Now the starting group for Orlando. Conley is out there with Wendell Carter. Then it's Green. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Love in at the 2 spot. And for the Warriors, at the guard spots, it's Curry and Thompson. Then there's James Wiseman. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. And it's Humphries in at the 4. And, Greg, the outcome tonight could come down to the big men up front.
And versatility will be a key. The front court that can be physical, but also pass it and stretch the floor, I think will be the ones that end up on top.
Line for the Magic.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you're going to pick to send to the free throw line. And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Wiseman with the ball. Carter on him. Thompson with the bucket.
Looking to shoot immediately off the pass, and I don't think he even felt the leather that time.
And so Green will bring it up for the Magic from deep. And Love with the basket on the assist by Green. Love's got 5 points so far.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's LeBron. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
The assist.
Yeah, not many are finishing better than LeBron James around the rim. Too strong and too good.
The pass to Humphries. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Here's Wiseman. Second shot opportunity. And the rejection by Love. Unloads. Green finds Love. Back to Green. This one for 3. That falls. Great assist by Love.
Great ball movement there.
And it's the Warriors with the ball.
Orlando foul.
8-point game. Their last
That's
game,
his
a
first
win against San
foul.
Antonio, looking to carry
First
that
team
into
foul.
this one.
Yeah, in that game, I thought they took advantage of some sloppy play, but give them credit. They turned mistakes into points.
Yeah, the last game it felt like they were just feeding off of what they were doing defensively, forcing a lot of those turnovers, and that helps build your defensive confidence.
Now, Bamba, after the missed 3 from Klay Thompson. A nice shot by
Wendell
Carter.
Jr.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5
Timeout,
boxes
Warrior.
to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Trying to snap them out of this.
Your Warriors.
Can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get 1 to go, get back on track.
Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Off the run. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And here we go. Fast break. Love's got it. Carter, that's
Wendell
good.
Carter Jr.
Carter's got his second
Assisted
bucket of the
by-
game to go.
Look, they're not going to play a perfect game, but so far they are 5 of 5, and the D has to be concerned.
Curry with it. He's picked up by LeBron. Here's Thompson. Rebound by the Magic. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
It's an East versus West matchup tonight. First meeting of the year between these two.
Yeah, fun to
Jalen
see
Green.
maybe strangers because you just aren't familiar with these faces here tonight. This will be a very exciting game to watch.
To the inside. Got a piece of it. Kicks it out to Love. Pass to Bamba. Back to Love. Feeds it to Carter. And it's Humphries with the rebound.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he laid straight up and in.
And with that height and incredible leaping ability, Wiggins can throw it down as easy as anyone.
Wasted no time on that one. Green's got 9 points.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
Anything the opponent does, trust me, Steph can do it better. He's got to be the best shooter that we've ever seen in the game.
It's something we've
That's
seen
his second personal foul.
boxing
Second team
ones
foul.
thrown at Curry, although
Shooting
they've
for
had
Orlando.
mixed success.
And amazing to even consider using a boxing one in the NBA, isn't it, Greg? But Curry does that with his offense to the teams that defend him.
Kevin, I agree, and it did work well in the 2019 finals. Curry has started to adjust to that look. Much harder to use when Curry has other options on offense.
And the dunk by James.
Assistant.
But you got to try to keep LeBron away from the post as much as possible. That time, too deep, turns around and gets the dunk.
Now, here's Pascal. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Love inside, guarded by Poole. Fires from deep. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Love. He's got 7.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Wiggins, and it's Wiggins with the jam.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
The 17-footer. And again, it's Orlando converting.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Pascal, the pass to Boyd. Pascal against Carter. Stolen by Carter. And now Love pushing it up, and no one back to stop him. Nice shot there by Bamba. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Orlando.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing.
Connects again from distance.
And with every three-pointer made now, he comes closer to that top spot.
And you know he wants it. He's been drilling threes all season and is well within striking distance.
Well, Curry's high mark of 402 is so far ahead of the rest of the field, but he's got a good chance to come close to it the way he's been shooting.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Inside. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Draymond did a good job of getting some space there and rooting himself to collect.
Pulls from the top of the key. Love can't hit.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
And the dunk by Bamba.
You really couldn't ask for a better finisher for that play. Bamba able to go above and beyond there. It makes him a humongous target.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
With 1 on the clock. Unable to get that one. We're at the end of the first quarter. And what a blowout already in this one. Magic out in front, opening up a huge gap. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco. And this Warriors team has an interesting mix of championship vets with hungry young players. Andrew Wiggins.
That's what I came up to teach. If you're a player, they're always telling us why we did it, why you should do it.
Agreed. No doubt Wiggins has been soaking up that wisdom. Greg stepping up his game in the process.
Yeah, a big culture shift coming from Minnesota. And he's blossomed under the tutelage of these Hall of Famers.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Magic here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. Courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Setting the floor for the Warriors.
From Jordan.
In at the small and power forward, it's Wiggins in green. Then there's Jordan Poole. Then it's Eric Paschall. And it's Boyd in at the shooting guard position. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Klay Thompson has lost 2 prime years to a torn ACL and then a ruptured Achilles. He says so many athletes have been through this. It's just a new set of challenges. With my style of play, I feel I can be effective till my late 30s. I plan on being the all-NBA player I was and won't settle for anything less. Guys, that will be a great comfort to his team.
Indeed, and who's going to doubt him? I love his attitude.
Timeout,
Undaunted. David, thank you. Timeout called the Warriors. And we all know that star players get a few more perks, but Greg, that can also stir up misgivings in a locker room when things aren't always easy.
Coaches really have to be careful. If you're holding one player accountable and giving another a pass, that tends to lead to a fractured locker room.
Thompson left side.
Thompson.
Gets the bucket.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
The try by Love. Down low. Back to Bamba. Green kicks to Love. They double team Love. And here's Green outside. That falls. Great assist by Love.
3 points.
Love's got 9 assists now tonight.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
This is one where the
That's
second
his second
foul is
personal
probably
foul.
going to cost you
First
some minutes in
team
this
foul.
game.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. Curry with it. Boy, he was something else against San Antonio. Wiseman the pass to Curry. Another 3 for Golden State.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Love can't hit. The Warriors have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. James against Wiggins. Curry on the wing. Thompson for 3. The shot, no good. And Orlando will come the other way. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Well, it was probably a good feeling in that last game that the mid-range worked, the long-range worked, the inside game worked, but the best feeling was the crowd leaving that building not in a good mood. Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Knocks it loose and stolen by Love. It's tipped. Now Curry. 6 points for him. Lobbed up there for Thompson. An emphatic LU jam.
The chemistry on that play and the recipient, Klay Thompson. Well, gravity is very, very real, and Steph Curry has the most of any NBA player right now.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble. That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Brent, when you talk about the gravity of Curry, explain what you mean.
Well, Kevin, anytime that he's on the floor, when he crosses half court, all 5 defenders are paying attention to where Steph is. The more he moves, the more he shifts around, the incredible attention of all 5 defenders. And when guys make one misstep, or you have 2 defenders make one misstep to carry their way to where Steph Curry is, it opens up easier opportunities.
Good, another from 3.
Nails it and is now even for the record.
Hard to believe, isn't it? His next shot from range will move him into the top spot all time for threes in a season.
And to think a few years ago, hitting 300 threes was impossible. Then Curry hits 402 in 2016, and just years later, the 402 plateau has been reached again. You just can't make this stuff up.
For three, Love. And again for three.
And who thought it couldn't be done? That three moving him into history.
You could feel it as soon as it left his hand. He is the king of the three and now stands alone at the top of the list.
And back in 2016, Curry had a year that I didn't think anyone could match until now. 402 no longer the high mark for threes in the season. The era of the long ball is truly upon us. Have game, will travel. He's what he's all about.
And he continues, GA, to add to his season total, knocking him down from long range.
I feel like as the season's gone on, the green light has gotten brighter and brighter. I mean, how can a coach ever be mad if he's pulling up from deep with the type of year he's at?
And it's Thompson with the jam.
Klay Thompson down in the paint, rising up quickly for the jam.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Orlando. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. And that game will be game 3 of 5 away from home.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Pass to Pascal. Fires from 18. Love grabs the board. Love's got 4 rebounds in this game. That one, no good. And so it's the Orlando Magic sitting on a lead of 40 points at the end of the quarter. Terrific play. And they've created...
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Hey, Draymond.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. Orlando had no problems getting going, displaying the force of a tidal wave and some excellent offensive and defensive possessions. They surged their way to a 14-2 start. At the end of the first quarter, they found themselves way out on top. Then in quarter number 2, it was all hands on deck. What a show it was. Quality execution, good efficiency, some tremendous defensive play helped them take a decisive advantage, and they're running away with this one. What did you think, Kenny, about what we saw from the Magic?
Well, they got the win out of the defensive transition, converting fast break baskets in volume. It's a runaway lead right now. In fact, this looks like a track meet.
Shaq, what are your thoughts on Golden State?
To be honest, them getting killed on the glasses like this is a little embarrassing, showing no physicality, a lack of heart. This is when fans start to feel let down. Me too. When your team doesn't seem to care as much as the other team. They don't care, I don't care, Ernie. I'm out of here.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. The Warriors shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Checking out the group for Jamal Mosley to start the second half. We've got Green. Mohamed Bamba is out there with Clark. And it's LeBron James. And it's Love in at the 2.
Steph out there singing a lullaby to the defense, gets them to sleep, and then sets up the teammate nicely.
Green kicks to Love. The fader. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists in the game. To the paint, here's Humphries. Orlando grabs the miss.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here's Love. Carter left side. Love looking around. LeBron James on the wing. No one covering. LeBron's got 9.
James so quick there on the draw. You got to know he's ready to shoot as soon as he's going to catch that pass.
Higgins outside. Back to Curry. Knocked loose. He swipes the ball away again.
And he's just been able to anticipate their every move.
Yeah, you're right. An absolute pest on the defensive end. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Nice shot by Thompson.
Is that the shot that gets Klay Thompson going? Most of them do.
Well, something, Greg, we can't take for granted. It's nice just to see Klay Thompson out on the floor.
No doubt, Kevin. And, you know, the NBA is just a better league with a healthy Klay Thompson. Makes this team more fun to watch. Good for humor and one incredible performance a year. Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Wiseman dishes to Curry. Here's Humphries, and the rejection by Love. And the ball goes out of bounds. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Thompson from long range. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
And here's Love from the arc. Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Wiggins. Good D from Love.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
And the 3 ball is good.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
From deep 3-point range, kept alive Orlando. Carter, that's good.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
LeBron against Curry. Drives to the hoop, and another steal for him.
And you got to be careful around him.
You know, Greg, he's been coming up with some incredible steals so far. Thompson outside. Just over 3.5 minutes through the 3rd quarter of play now. And they call an illegal screen here.
And we've just seen them make mistakes on back-to-back trips. Both those turnovers could have been avoided.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. We have seen today's athletes taking stands for social justice. All-star Bradley Beal says, we understand there will be a backlash, but we don't care about that. I'm a human being, a citizen, just like everybody else. I have family and friends still living in those environments, and I'm their voice. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you very much. Here's Love going inside, and then Love with the jam.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
And Love gets it to go.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Boyd, guarded by Green. And he lobs it up. And the rejection by Love.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And they pick up 2. Carter's got 8. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Magic?
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
A significant difference here has been the number of points off turnovers that they've gotten.
Here's Love. He got it again. Sensational. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Boyd, guarded by Green. Boyd the pass to Thompson. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
And what's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
Golden State's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Love outside. That will count. Off target. And so it's Orlando with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching it today. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We'll return shortly. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Green and Bell on the bench. Then it's Williams. And it's Boyd in at the 2-guard.
And just such a physical force. LeBron James sensational at reading the play and using his size to get possession.
Here's Toscano with the shot. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And we are seeing a lot of star players now, Brent, gravitate to the big markets. Do you think the NBA will ever have something like a franchise tag similar to pro football?
That's an interesting idea. I don't think so. I don't know if the NBA Players Union would sign off on something like that. You know, the first thing that might be addressed is getting to a point where there is a salary cap and a hard cap for teams to stay under some sort of financial restrictions that allow the smaller market teams to compete in some ways. But up until that time, Kevin, I don't see much of that changing.
Here's Boyd. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second team foul.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
At the line for 2.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The Magic have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Near the three-point line, it's Love. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Pass to Bell. Back to Williams. There's the pass to Boyd. Clock at 6. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And he knocks down the first
for the Dubs. 2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Love against Williams. The fadeaway. And it's good off the back rim and in. 66 points for Love.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
The Magic have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. And here's Love for 3. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
With the finish line in sight, this guy is determined to be the one to put the game away.
On the wing, Williams. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Hammers the alley-oop through.
He's just gifted with the basketball, and that includes making plays. Lou Williams spotting a man that time.
And here's Love for 3. The long-distance 3 is buried. Love's got 10 points in the quarter.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Man,
from
He sure
Blue
can get
Williams.
off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. Ross finds Love. Here's the three. Connects again
Free
from
ball.
distance. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Williams against Ross. Over Ross. Williams can't hit. Orlando's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. The three. And got it. Another basket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. And then,
Jordan Bell.
Well, the mobility of one Jordan Bell, that's his biggest asset.
for three, Love. And another one falls. Amazing.
81 on the night, channeling his inner Mamba right now.
there is no slowing this guy down. He is on fire. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
Now,
Well, Greg, for those of us who never played in the league, what's it like traveling all over the country over the course of a long regular season?
Come on, Kevin. I bet you had a nice J back in the day. But seriously, it's a whirlwind tour, man. Sometimes you don't even know what city you wake up in. And I can tell you there have been many times where I've gone back to the front desk complaining because my key didn't work, and only to find out I was using the wrong
2
key.
minutes remaining in the
Williams
game.
gets the
2
bucket.
minutes.
You never know what Lou Williams is going to pull off, especially when he's working a screen and roll game.
And here's Love for three. The shot missing. Warriors have gotten it done so far from the field here in the fourth, going 6 for 7. Nobody near Williams. And another three for Golden State.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
And here's Love from the arc. The three-pointer is right on target.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch.
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Green.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Orlando.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone. A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was.
For Love.
Three-pointer.
He was in the zone. He's just a man on a mission, and that helped him notch that triple-double.
To the middle. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount.
Good, another from three.
And all game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is no stopping his shot.
And this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game that the world never forgets.
Team sport. At the line for the Warriors.
And the first one at the line is
Taking
good.
2 shots.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
The team's struggling to come back. He really wanted all of those free.
Connects again
3
from
points.
distance.
He is unstoppable here. Hits again from beyond the arc.
What a historic night for him. Shooting the ball, he now stands GA by himself for 3rd place
Zaire
in most
Williams
threes all time.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession. And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. Guys, what's your take?
And a surprising time out here with the game in the bag.
Yeah, sometimes you want to have these teachable moments on the floor and not in the next day's film session, so coach electing to do that here.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. And that's a glove.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with...
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up.